Good morning. I am about to leave. I camped all by myself last night and I woke up in the early morning hours thinking that there was a fire right outside of my tent because I was still delirious. But when I really woke up this morning, I noticed there's like a ton of like smoke and it smells like extremely smoky, and so I'm probably gonna get a headache today. But yeah, I wonder if it's from the Yosemite fire and it just like is blowing in, or if it's a new fire. I have no idea. It's fire season, so I guess I should expect this more, but I'm gonna get going. It's gonna be a hot day. It's already warm and it's not even 7 a.m. So yeah, and I think today I go over Dick's Pass. Yeah, and a lot of other things, but Dick's Pass is the main one for today. Not gonna lie, I cannot wait until this is not the trail anymore. This stuff hurts so bad. I just ran into two more. They were like U.S. Forest Service rangers or something. It was two women again. I think I've ran into 9 rangers so far, and only one of them have been male. I don't know why that interests me so much, but I think it's cool. I mean, I don't care either way, but it just has like been interesting. But yeah, they just reminded me that there's a fire ban right now, and at least until after Truckee for a bit. And I was asking them about like the fire that we're smelling, and I asked if it was like the Yosemite fire still or a new one, and they said, yeah, it's still Yosemite. It's just obviously blowing in this direction. So I don't think I've gotten a headache from it yet. I can't tell if I have or not, but I haven't. So something fun just happened. I'm currently doing this about 2,000 foot climb to the top of Dick's Pass. And I'm just like in my head, I don't have music in, so I'm just thinking and my thoughts are just going rampant. And I'm like going downhill for a good amount of time. And I'm like, this doesn't seem right. I mean, sometimes when you're going up a pass, there's like dips and flat spots and whatever. But I was like, I'm like descending kind of a lot. So I stop and I look at my GPS on my phone and I'm like, okay, it says I'm way off trail, but sometimes the Gut Hooks app doesn't work, or it takes a while for it to like get caught up. So I pull out my Garmin and I look at the GPS on there and I'm definitely off trail. So I already have this like 2,000 foot climb up Dick's Pass, and I just dropped about 400 feet. So I have to redo that 400 feet plus the rest of Dick's Pass. So yeah, and it's maybe like a mile. So that's fun. I don't even know how I did that. There's a lot of trail junctions in like the Desolation Wilderness, but I'm really good at, making sure I'm taking the PCT one, but I don't recall where it split off. And so when I get back up there, I'll obviously see where I made my mistake, but yeah. It's fine, just making things harder on myself. It's not like I'm trying to get to Canada or anything. After like an hour and 10 minutes. I'm finally back on the PCT. So down there, there's like a fork in the trail, and I took the one that made most logical sense to me, like, you know, kind of like the same trail, but it forked off to the right. That's really what I was supposed to take. And usually I'm pretty good about that, like knowing which one to take, but I should have checked my GPS. But thankfully I didn't go too far off trail, but yeah, it was still like an hour of my time. Oh well, it's part of the adventure. Whenever I see snow, I have to eat it. I just have to. Whew. It's hot. Ooh. Oh, this may not be good snow. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. There's a little dirt in there, but that's okay. Whoa, these look sketchy. What are they? All right, I just left a water source, and that made me very happy because the last 7 miles have been not that enjoyable because I only had a quarter of a liter of water. And the reason why is because 2 of the reliable water sources between the 0.7 miles back in here were all dried up when I got there. And the comments on both of those sources, at least a week ago, was that they were flowing, but they are no longer flowing. Well, one of them is just a stagnant pool, and I actually grabbed water from it for an emergency, but it was straight brown and disgusting, and I was like, I'm not gonna drink that. Then the other one was completely dried up, so I had, yeah, a quarter of a liter for 7 miles, and it is what it is. It's warm out, but I wasn't dying of heat or anything, so I just rationed, but I chugged a lot of water now, and I have 2 cold liters of water in my pack, so I'll be good to go. But man, I guess we're getting to that point where I'm getting to that point where I'm getting further north, and there's been some dry heat waves, excuse me. So the water is gonna be less and less again, like the desert. So, whew, I gotta get used to carrying all that water again. Okay, I'm out of breath because I'm charging up this like 3-mile hill. Because apparently there's some campsites up here with epic, that's what people said, epic views of Lake Tahoe. And so I'm gonna make it. It might be almost dark when I get there, but I've already made up my mind. Plus, the campsite that I originally was gonna sleep at back there, I just walked past, and some guys set up his tent and he's like sleeping, but he keeps like rolling and moaning and like grunting. Like he's like sleeping. And his rain fly isn't on and he's like, I don't know if he's wearing any clothes. So I just walked right past there and was like, yep, I'm gonna go to the epic campsite for sure now. But I'm so excited because about 2 miles past, I just ran into 2 PCT hikers. I haven't seen anyone all day today or last night, but it was MT and Mosey, and it's Mosey's birthday. So happy birthday, Mosey. I gave her my phone number so that if they're in town in Truckee on Sunday, when I'm there with my mom, I told her that we will come pick up her and MT and go get food or do whatever. So anyway, it was so good to see some PCT hikers. I was getting a little like anxious, feeling like I was in the back, but I found out that there's a big bubble of hikers behind me, so all's good again. My campsite view for the night. That is Lake Tahoe, baby. The bottom of my feet have been killing me all day. I was waiting for new socks from Amazon. They never came. And a huge hole in one of my socks ripped even more today. And they were killing me. Like I felt like my feet, like the skin of the bottom of my feet were literally ripping off. And it turns out they kind of were. So that's nasty. I don't even know what to do about this. It's like ripping right here. It hurts so bad. Pretty dirty. I don't even know how they get so dirty. Oh, hurts so bad. I need those new socks.